Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. Hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Fabledom. I'm going to go ahead and just set the game to max speed. I'm getting used to having it up there, and we still have so much to build that I'm fine with going through the seasons a little faster if it means we can get to more stuff. So, we still have our work cut out for us. We have a bunch of stuff that still needs planks. We have some stuff that still needs bricks, and we'll have to put in more. We are gathering coin to acquire this noble, and we have to build amenities to acquire this noble. So far I've only got one amenity planned, which is the Grand Theater will be right here. But we've mostly just been biding our time until we have enough planks to get everything done. We've been supplementing by trading, and it looks like we can trade again. Yep, we're back up to 300 tulips, so we'll trade those away for some planks. We'll also take a look at missions and see what kinds of missions we can do. Simple-minded assistance will acquire us 75 wood and 37 coal. Acquire us, I said. That doesn't make sense. Oh, there were more. I was just trying to get out of her panel. I wasn't trying to get out of the world map. The Dark Knight has the Lonely Hag, which will give us 125 grain and 125 vegetables. That's a good one. We'll do that. And the Tinker Princess has fair trade, which will give us something we need. Okay, fair trade, danger none, duration 40 days, relationship effect none, that's fine. Farah needs some extra workers to help with the big build she's working on. It's going to be a lot of work, but you can keep any material that is left over after the build is complete. We need peasants and commoners. We have no peasants available. How many commoners do we need to send? 4 of the 6 that we have available in order to achieve a 100% chance of success. Agnes now has 2 simple-minded assistants, which we are not doing, or Winter's Tribute, which will give us a lot of food, but has a negative effect on our relationship. What does this say? Agnes has a reputation of being the kindest princess in all the realms. Then surely she wouldn't mind if you borrowed some resources without asking. I'm not going to steal from my girlfriend, my fiance. Let's trade. Let's see how many planks I can get away with. Nope. 40. Okay. Alright. The traveling merchant's back. As a humble merchant, I stand ready to offer you the finest wares and delights in my possession. I will happily accept a fair trade of resources or your noble word. As always, I offer a special discount that simply cannot be beaten. Today's discount is 27%. Offer 42 pork for 431 tulip, or 84 pork for 862 tulips, or 5 or 10 nobility for the same amounts of tulips. I just got rid of all my tulips. I'm not doing anything with them, so I'm going to decline this. I'm going to find out that there's something I need tulips for and that I should have kept 300. But in my opinion, it's going to be a little better to have the planks in the short term because we have so many buildings that need so many planks. This one still needs 62. And there are some that are up there, 55, 59, 34, 28, 17, 15. One thing I have noticed is that since we've gotten the witch's encounter done, we had a witch's house here, and we had to go see her and either give her like a lot of nobility, I think, or take on her curse for a year. Since we took on her curse for a year and she left, we haven't had to take on her curse again at all. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I think I was kind of expecting that she would leave, but she would like pop in perhaps less frequently than she was before, just to be like, hey, I'm back. Here's a curse. And it has not worked out like that. And that's fine. Kind of miss her. I miss the skeletons. I do still have a couple population milestones left, or at least one big city. Well, we have a lot of coal. That's promising. Everyone's pretty happy. Where's my panel? I'd like to see what we can do to make people more happy. Someone's hungry. I'm assuming I'll have at least one person who's sick. This person needs something. More home desirability, I guess. Yeah, it looks like mostly I just need to shoehorn in some more decorations, perhaps some more amenities, which I already know I need to work on. Oh, there's the sick person. 2 sick people. Okay, that's not so bad. A few people sick, a few people hungry. I don't know why anyone would be we've got so much food. Our cup runneth over. I also do not know where the planks went from that trade. Princess Cassie, we're looking for a worthy ruler to serve. We were hoping to enroll in your army, however we could use some coin to help us get started. We promise to give our lives to protect the kingdom. Of course, join us spends 200 coin or 10 nobility to have 2 sword fighters join. I'm afraid we can't help you, declines with no consequence, or let me think on it, just postpones. So I have 7 sword fighters, and that's 1 more sword fighter than I want. So I'm going to decline. If they were offering archers, I would take that. Stockpiles are getting kind of full over here. And I noticed that some of our storage is full. Like, we're full on grapes over here. And we're full on iron back here. Like, our building storage is full. The resources that we have in those buildings can still go into stockpiles and granaries. We also have grapes in our marketplace. We're storing grapes there. It's full. We have so many grapes. It's interesting, the ratio of grapes to something like grain. We have 2 grain farms, and we have 23 grain. Grain is being processed at our chicken coops to make eggs, at our golden goose coop to make gold, and at our windmill to make flour. But the grapes are being processed too. Oh, the Lonely Hag is done. Danger was low, chance of success 100%. We sent 2 sword fighters and both survived. Slightly positive effect on relationship with Sir Payne, and received 125 grain and 125 vegetables. I love that. How much time is left on 9 days on our mission for the Tinker Princess? And then we'll go back out and look for more. I did see at least one more herd of pigs on the map in a section I don't own yet, back here, right there. Oh, it's been a little bit since I've scrolled in this closely on the winter map. Look, butterflies. There shouldn't be butterflies in the winter. Oh, there it is. This is cute. It's as though Survivor 0 means that I lost some people. I didn't send any peasants. We received 50 stone brick and 75 planks. And we've already taken a big chunk out of the planks. Oops. I inadvertently clicked in my second monitor. Okay, let's see how far these planks take us, and then we'll check in on more. A noble in need. Princess Cassie, I am looking for a worthy ruler to serve, but I won't join just any kingdom. I need some proof that your kingdom deserves someone of my standing. I'm not your backwater little fabling. One of your backwater little fablings. I am a noble. If you want me to be a part of your kingdom, you'll have to earn it. Please join us. Spends 20 nobility just to have one noble join. Decline or postpone. Ugh. I don't want to, but I will. Will I? Well, I'm waffling. Yeah, okay.
It's crazy. 200 fablings? 7 of them quite talented.
Thriving. Reach a population of 200 fablings. That's the achievement I just got. And there's our grand theater. Do we need to staff it? Yes, we do. Oops. Stop doing that, Cassie. Let's take a look at it. They are already on stage. How cute. Here's the front. The audience is cardboard cutouts, as per usual with our entertainment facilities, our amenities. But every once in a while, actual real fablings will come and watch. Oh, now they're all 3 on stage. Okay. Just wiggling their hands. They've got jazz hands. Okay. That made some impact, but we still need so many planks in so many of our buildings. Let's see what other world events we have going on. A dangerous poker night is a 750 coin reward. Danger is very high. Requires our hero, an archer at least one, and a sword fighter at least one. Giovanni has invited you to a particularly dicey part of his kingdom for a poker tournament. Better send some muscle to make sure they let you leave with your winnings. I don't need the coin, so I won't do that one. What does Agnes want? Local baker's conspiracy. Another negative effect, but that's so much bread. That's so much bread. Apparently a sorcerer blessed this kingdom with an abundant grain yield this year, and they are preparing by constructing several new bakeries. You could sneak in some bakers and steal some bread. They will eventually find out, yes, but all that yummy gluten will be yours. I couldn't process that. That's so much bread. And it requires 4 commoners for a 100% chance of success. It's 110 days and has a negative effect on our relationship with Agnes because it is stealing, and I'm not going to steal from my fiancé. If someone else were to get that mission, I would do it. We've seen them rotate. But for now, we're gonna not do any world events or any missions. I kind of want to stock some grape juice in some of the condos. Oh, it's a troll camp. Because we have so much grape juice that it's going to take up all the space in all of our granaries. We're going to run out of room for anything else. Okay. That one has grapes, and I'm fine with stocking grapes there too. We'll put grape juice in this one. Okay, how close are we? We are about 4,000 gold away from gaining another noble. Oh, we have to employ that noble we just got. I'm going to staff that noble in our Ministry of Aristocracy for 2 reasons. One, happiness is high enough that I don't need to put them over here in our Ministry of Culture. Oh, diplomacy probably doesn't have anyone, does it? Because it's new. Provides a passive buff while staffed. For every noble working in the building, the buff becomes stronger. Off-world missions are created with 30% shorter duration per noble assigned. Oh, that's good. Beggars. Surprise! I'm not going to read this because I've read it 149 times, but let's see what we can do. I will gladly help. Receives 10 nobility for 15 pork and 50 bread, which I can't do because I don't have 50 bread. Or 5 nobility for 70 vegetables and 20 bread, which I can do. But it's most of my bread. I'm sorry I can't help. Loses 5 nobility. Or let me think on it. Postpones. I will help. I won't gladly help, but I will help. And I'm also going to watch this. We've got 226 veg, 31 bread, and I'm going to see how long it takes for those to actually come out of my inventory. Okay, it was immediate. It didn't look immediate the last few times I've done it. You can hear Eric One Eye stomping around. Oh. That nugget. That fabling is sick. Go to the hospital, little sick fabling. I started putting in some of our flags, like some flag posts as our decor, and you can see our emblem here. It's pretty cute. Okay, how are we doing over here? Our feast hall is almost done, or is almost ready on resources. Just needs 3 more planks. Let's prioritize that. This back here is our Ministry of Parks, and it's also almost done. Hey, I wasn't thinking we would have any banners on our castle, but we do. Little teddy bears. I love our little teddy bears. No other little teddy bears yet, but it's good to note that there's opportunity. I think I've mentioned this before, but it seems like there is only opportunity for us to house 20 peasants, nobles. It seems like there's only opportunity for us to house 20 nobles in total. But I think that we need more than that for all of our ministers. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. But I think that because we are limited to 1 palace main hall for obvious reasons, and we were only able to put 1 living quarters in it. Okay, there's the Ministry of Diplomacy buff, the Ministry of Aristocracy buff, Ministry of Culture buff. Where's that troll camp? We'll send our army. Also, even though I haven't purchased all of the squares just yet, I think what I would like is a bigger map. Festival. It's about time we did some celebration. When things are hard, a festival can help get everyone back on track. When things are good, a festival is even more fun. What do you have to lose? Let's Party spends 250 coin to add the buff festival. Increases the happiness of all fablings by 10, remaining days 30. Let's Party spends 5 nobility for the same thing, or I don't think now is the right time. Declines with no consequence. I'm going to spend the gold. It's okay. They don't particularly need the happiness buff. Alright. Thank you for your valiant efforts in defeating the trolls. Your bravery has made our land safer. As a token of our gratitude, we offer resources gathered from our expeditions. Your courage inspires us in the ongoing battle. Accept these gifts with our sincerest thanks. I'm just doing my duty receives 3 nobility, or I'll accept your gift is 27 egg, 41 fish, and 25 prismatic liquid. I'm just doing my duty. Normally I take the gift, but right now I'm realizing that I need the nobility. Did I not send them here? He sure isn't. No, that time I didn't have them all. I wonder why that isn't working. Ugh, the dragon is back. Okay. Dragon's presence. Princess Cassie the dragon is here. Needless to say, our fablings are terrified of the massive creature. We suggest you give it what it wants so it leaves us in peace. Ballistas can fire at it, but it takes a lot for the creature to retreat, from the royal advisors. Attack, which I can't do because I don't have ballistas, says ballistas, not cannons or mortars, can attack the dragon. Once the dragon loses enough health, it will retreat. Give it what it wants is 500 coin. By handing over some treasure, the dragon will leave the realm for now, or postpone. I'm going to postpone just for a bit. Like, I'm going to give it the coin, but I kind of want to just have it flying around. It does decrease happiness by 10, but we're still at 93 happiness, so does it? There's our Ministry of Parks. Beauty gives an extra 5 desirability bonus per noble assigned. There's our Feast Hall. This hall produces everything you need to throw a grand feast. Requires all worker slots to be filled in order to open. So we'll need a bunch of nobles for this. And we need like 130 planks still. Dragon, where'd you go? Over here. Alright, let's give the dragon the gold. We'll check in on world events now. Missions, sorry. The Lonely Hag awards 250 vegetables. We've done that one already for the Black Prince, if I remember correctly. The Dark Prince. The Bard Prince has one. Simple-minded assistance, 37 coal and 37 stone. Or the Tinker Princess again has one for us. Negative effect on the relationship, 200 iron and 200 stone. None of these look good. Income 0 coin. Uh-oh. My embassy is not the building I wanted. There we go. We need to look at our tax rates, which I believe... Here. I can't tax nobles? Well, that's silly. I do not want to tax the peasants, but I will, I guess? Man, our embassy is eating up the vast majority of our upkeep fund. The living quarters is expensive. Jeez. Okay, all of our... I don't want to do this, but I gotta. I'm sorry. That was a pretty steep hit to happiness. Forced donation. Oh my, what a rich kingdom you have. Did you know that in my realm homeless fablings are freezing on the street? You will help us, right? The lying steward. This is all I can give is 150 wood and 150 stone. That's not bad. Take it. Receives 5 nobility for 250 wood and 250 stone. That's kind of bad. I only have 287 wood. I'm sorry I can't help. Loses 10 nobility, or let me think on it. Postpones. I'll give him this. 150 of each. I don't get anything for this. Just swindled. There's no good option from that one. I didn't close down the golden goose coop, did I? I know I talked about it, but I think I left it open. I did close it. Let's not. Oh, my spire's done. Now my building stands very tall. I want to slide down this like a fireman pole. I should be careful about the things I say on the internet. We also have more banners, which I love to see. Is this a dog? It might be a bear. I wonder if that changes depending on what you set your crest to be. Trolls. And my army never did move, so... That time they reacted. I'm just doing my duty as 3 nobility, or 41 fish, 12 pork, and 83 grain. This time I will take the gift, because I'm spending a little bit more grain now. And let me see if my army will let me send them home. I did lose a sword fighter. No, they will not. There we go. I lost 2 sword fighters. No, I didn't. I lost an archer. Did I somehow gain a sword fighter? I have 8. I've never seen that button work successfully. It should, in theory. I should be able to split these 2 sword fighters into these 2 squads, but so far no dice. As a humble merchant, I've already read this. Today's discount is 26%. Offer 85 stone for 71 bread, or 170 stone for 142 bread, 5 nobility or 10 nobility for the same amounts of bread. Or decline. I will decline. I don't necessarily think I've ever been... Well, that's not true. It's been a long time, I will say, since I've been in a bad way with bread. We need just a little more than 2,500 gold for a noble to come and stay. That's our skyline. Oh. Witches? What did I just say? Wicked sisters. Your blissful expansion irks us, siblings scorned by fate. Your joy mocks our sorrow, hence we cast a shadow upon your kingdom, and upkeep increase to halt your progress. We shall take comfort in witnessing how your realm falters under this burden. Begone Witches spends 20 nobility, or 750 coin, or postpone. Postponing a decision has no effect. It will close this window and allow you to answer at a later date. So are they just flying around now? Where? We've had this event before, but I don't recall seeing them fly by like that. They flew directly in front of my screen. I kind of wish I could still see them. Like, you can still see the dragon when the dragon's flying around. Maybe it's because it's winter, so you can only see like a haze. And I do need to do something about this because they are taking a big chunk of my income. I guess I can't see them, so I'm gonna just do it. Begone Witches for 750 coin. Well, that didn't help. Okay, yes it did. I think I may put down another inn, although inns do need staff, and I only have 2 unemployed. I need to be thinking about those amenities. Okay, what do we have? The Bard Prince has 2 missions for us. Local Baker's Conspiracy, which will gain 625 bread but have a negative effect. A Helping Farmhand, which has a neutral effect and is pretty significant. I don't have any peasants available. I guess I could free some up. And then the Dark Knight has the Lonely Hag again. I may try to make some time for a Helping Farmhand. But that would require me to wiggle some staff around. Or add some houses. My little piggy sounds. They're so stinking cute. There's our golden goose. This pig is just cramming its whole head through a wooden fence and a chain link fence. There are chickens. It's just 2,500 more coin, a little less than that, to get a noble. We already have a new world event for someone. The Merchant Prince. Miners Unite has a negative effect and is 200 iron and 200 stone. I'm gonna skip it. A noble demanding food. I am looking for a worthy ruler to serve, but I won't just join any kingdom. I need some proof that your kingdom deserves someone of my standing. I'm not one of your backwater little fablings. I am a noble. If you want me to be a part of your kingdom, you'll have to earn it. Please join us. Wow. Is 200 vegetables, 100 fish, 50 bread, and 40 pork. And I can't do it on bread or pork or vegetables right now, and I can barely do it on fish. Decline or postpone. I'll think about it. I'll see if I can maybe get away with rebuilding some stores. It's spring. We just got through the winter. Getting pretty close now. Our Ministry of Philanthropy is done. Gain 10 nobility every 200 days. Oh, that's a good one. Cooldown reduced by 30 days per noble assigned. So up to 90 days off. Gain 10 nobility over 110 days. So if we need, okay, so we need 3, 7. I'm not selecting. 10, 13, 17, 20. And then we'll need some in our Ministry of Nourishment. If we can only have 20 nobles, how do we staff 20 some odd nobles? Do I have to accept that I won't get full buffs from any given place? Do I have to pick my battles? Am I wrong about the number of nobles we can have? Because the building would only let me add one, yeah, one of one living quarters. These are the things to find out, I suppose. But boy, have we taken... We've made a dent. We've made a lot of progress. We only need like 50 now. Planks. Where before we needed like 130. So we're getting there. I'm trying to hold on and get to 10,000 coin and acquire this noble. Okay, we're looking a lot better on vegetables, but we're still not, we're doing poorly on fish right now, in fact. And pork doesn't look so good either. So I don't know that we're going to be able to do this, but I'll hold on to it and see what happens. Beauty contest. It's finally time to see which is the most beautiful realm. What is this based on, you ask? Well, our extensive knowledge about each realm's beauty, of course. However, our sources will remain anonymous. Out of the 9 realms in this beauty contest, your realm ranks in its number 6, less than ideal, from Fabling Rankers Guild. Confirm receives 300 coin. That helped. Just need about 500 more coin to get that noble. Soldiers in need. We're looking for a worthy ruler to serve. We were hoping to enroll in your army, however we could use some coin to help us get started. We promise to give our life to protect your kingdom. This is sword fighters again. 200 coin or 10 nobility for 2 sword fighters. I'm afraid we can't help you. Declines or postpone. I'm gonna decline. I still don't want any more sword fighters. I want archers. That noise is Eric. Eric One Eye stomping around. Trolls? They seem to really like spawning right there. Did I not select everyone? I should have way more than that. I guess that's all I have. There's Fergus. Uh-oh. This was a tougher group. 3 nobility or 27 eggs, 16 planks, and 14 grape juice. I'm taking the gift just for planks. I'm gonna put it right here. I did lose a couple sword fighters. I'm gonna send them home. No, I didn't. I lost a couple archers. I have 8 sword fighters. I have 2 archers. So I might want to, before too long, I might want to get some more armaments going so that we can train some more archers. I'm losing military strength. Okay. I've got 2 buildings that just need 1 and 2 planks respectively. Oh good, this one's done. That's my wedding hall. Okay. Okay, at least that doesn't need staff. For the wedding, I need 1,000 coin, 500 grape juice, that won't be hard to do, 500 bread, oof, and 300 prismatic liquid. This is it for the buildings, the big buildings. All that's left now is this tower, and that's not urgent at all. The Ministry of Nourishment reduces fabling hunger by 10% per noble assigned. That's one I'll want to keep full. There are some that I don't mind, like if they don't have a full staff. The Ministry of Philanthropy, I want to be full. Ministry of Parks doesn't need to be full. Diplomacy probably, I would say, doesn't need to be full. Oh, I should look at this. It's a disaster. We found traces of some foreign substance in our water supplies. If we don't act quick, fablings will start falling sick from the contaminated water. What do you want us to do? We must clean the water for 250 coin or 5 nobility, hires fablings to clean the water, or I'm sure it's not that bad, ignores the problem, risking several fablings getting sick. We must clean for coin. Oh, we also got our next noble. We have finally collected 10,000 coin. We'll dismiss visitors. Ministry, where do I want to staff that noble? I will eventually need 3 nobles on the feasting hall. I don't want anybody on parks just now. Put them on nourishment. And that's where I think we will call it a day. Our palace is basically done. We need 5 planks at this particular tower, and that's all we need. So we can start focusing on bringing in the nobles. It doesn't look like that world event is going to expire. I mean, it might still, but we've only given it a few days, but right now it doesn't look like it, so we can start focusing on generating more of those resources. We're going to need a lot of resources for a couple things. The wedding comes to mind. We need a bunch for that, and the feast we'll probably need resources for. Yeah, that's going to take up grape juice. So that's the focus. The focus is on developing more buildings, putting in more houses, adding more staff, and eventually enticing more nobles to join so that we can get to this one, a wedding with Agnes. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for putting up with my tired voice. I think I've come around. I think I'm sounding more awake now. I hope you have an amazing day. You certainly deserve it, and I will talk to you very soon.